iPhone SE second generation, the 2020 release of the iPhone SE, and it's claimed to be IP67, which means it can be submerged in up to 2 meters of water for 30 minutes. But would you really want to try it out or test that fact out? I don't know. Let's go ahead and submerge it into the water today and see if it can take pictures underwater, if it lasts being run under the tap. We'll do all the water tests on this phone so you don't have to. But first, we do have to get rid of all these dirty dishes. Let's go ahead and do that. And there we go, we got a nice clean sink. So let's go ahead and test this theory out. Will this last being run under the water? You can see it is my iPhone SE. It is all perfectly working and fine. Let's go ahead and turn the tap on here. Got it onto a nice lukewarm type of water here. Let's go ahead and test it out. Oh, I don't know if I want to do it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And boom, completely. We'll get it right into the charger port and all of that there. So we know for sure it is getting wet. All right, let's go ahead and test it out. You might see it sometimes won't work perfectly when you first take it away. That's because the water and the touchscreen don't work well together. But once it kind of does drip off, everything will seem to work. We'll go to the camera itself. And does that work? Everything works perfectly fine. And then towards the end of the test, I'll make sure that it still charges for you as well, so you guys know that it will charge properly. So there we go. That's all working fine. Let's go ahead and fill this sink up completely with water, and we'll do an underwater test. All right, I think we have enough water in the sink, so let's go ahead and shut that off. And let's try out our scientific test before my really horrible drain in there starts draining out all the water. Here we've got the iPhone right here, perfectly working fine. Let's just go ahead and drop it right in. Are you guys ready? Here we go. We're dropping it in. 1, 2, 3. It is completely submerged in the water right here, as you can see right there. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can take a picture underwater. I've got a Hot Wheels toy car here. We're gonna use that as our little thing to take a picture with. We're just gonna throw that right there. Let's grab the camera application, and luckily we can use the buttons for your camera. The button's right on the top right here, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, pictures are up on the screen so you guys can see what they look like. And we can see my water is slowly draining out. I know I should have put a better drain plug in there, but everything is working fine. Everything seems to work perfectly fine. So dropping it in the sink is no problem whatsoever. Any water that gets in, not a problem at all. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and just let this dry off for a little bit, and then we're gonna try charging it to make sure that it still charges properly. Let's go ahead and do that. All right guys, we've waited about 10 or 15 minutes just to let the phone kind of dry off. You don't wanna plug your phone in right after it's been in water, because then you might actually fry it. You wanna let the ports kind of dry off a little bit, all that water get out. So I've done that, so let's go ahead and test it out now and see if it actually charges still now that it's been submerged underwater. And here's the moment of truth. Oh yes, it does. It is charging perfectly fine, no problems whatsoever. We're gonna let it fully charge up now. So what's the moral of this story, guys? Moral of the story is the iPhone SE waterproof? Technically, no. It can be submerged in water for short periods of time. It can be run under the tap, or if you drop it into your bathroom sink or toilet, it should be perfectly fine. But can you go diving with it? No, you probably don't want to. I would not recommend also swimming with it. If you do want to go swimming with it, I would still use a waterproof case just to protect it. I'll link a couple of the ones that I recommend in the description box below for you. But other than that, it's pretty safe to say that splashing it with water, running it in the tap, and dropping it in your toilet or whatnot, it's gonna be just fine. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you appreciate this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.